Hey, what's up, y'all? I am back with another unboxing for the channel, number 7, for something that I just picked up today. I am super excited to get into this, so let's get into it. All right, paperwork and a gun and this. Okay, put that out the way. For those who don't know, this is your safety manual. Good? Okay. Let's toss that out the way. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. So this is my new shotgun. It is the Mossberg 590A1 professional model. So before I start talking about it, of course, let's get the housekeeping out of the way. You guys already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video, comment, watch it from beginning to end, and make sure you hype the video because that's a new feature and that definitely helped us out and get to new subscribers. Also, of course, if you're new, then you should know this. I got this myself, okay? Nobody gave me this for free. I buy everything on the channel. It's all mine. I don't know anybody at Mossberg or anybody else, okay? So, yeah. But this is it. The 590A1 professional model. Let me get into the specs right quick, tell you why I got it, and then I'm going to go shoot it. So, Mossberg, I believe, released this not too long ago. Maybe about a year ago, they announced it. And I just started seeing it come online sometime this year, maybe a few months back. They sell this in a few different configurations. I currently have the 20-inch model, so the barrel length is 20 inches. They sell it in an 18-inch and a 14-inch. This is the magazine tube along the bottom. It is rated to hold 8+1, so that's a total of 9 shells, which is awesome. You have your standard trigger guard with the trigger, the ever so clever and brilliant safety on the tang, which is where they belong on all shotguns in my opinion, and your standard stock. So let me get into why I got this. The main reason is that I love shotguns. I love shooting them. They are my favorite of the 3 categories: rifle, pistol, shotgun. These are my favorite. I actually run one for personal defense, and you can never go wrong shooting a boomstick, okay? They are absolutely fun to shoot. I don't think they're dated and have any of the cons that most people say, but I'll talk about that in its own video. Also, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's anybody else on YouTube talking about this gun, right? So this should be the first video covering this as far as an unboxing and specs. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna definitely need you guys' help to get it out there. Also, it's different, right? I know they have a standard 590, but hey, it's new and I said, why not? So, but as far as the professional model, for what I can understand, it's more or less the same as the standard 590. The major differences are just a few, and this is coming from the Mossberg rep. So, you know, don't take anything out on me. I'm just repeating what I was told. So there's only about 3 or 4 differences between this and the standard 590A1. Of course, the more obvious one is the color. So this color is a tungsten. It's a Cerakote. So according to Mossberg, this helps with resisting damage, resistance to water, things of that sort. I guess it makes it more durable. And so this shotgun is going to cost slightly more than the standard 590A1, but not too much more. Also, the iron sights. So if you look, they're slightly lower than normal, right? And you have a front fiber optic sight. Now, supposedly, this brings the sight radius down closer to the bore and making it easier to shoot. I don't know. I haven't shot it yet, but we'll see. Additionally, it does have a direct mount option. So if I wanted to, you can see there's a screw right there, 2 screws, and you can take out the rear iron sight and direct mount red dots. So the footprint on this is for the Shield RMSC/RMSC. So those will be red dots like the Holosun 507K and Holosun 407K. So they're direct mounts. But you can also mount other red dots as well. You would just get a plate cover here, and then it's drilled and tapped. So you can just put a regular Picatinny rail here and put a red dot on here. Minus that, what else? Also, the beveling. So this is the loading gate or feeding gate right here. This is where you would put shells into the tube, right? So I'll demonstrate that. This is the dummy round. You would just take it, put it in, right? They apparently widened the bevels a little bit and made it smoother and easier to load shells in. Now that was relatively easy to do, so I'll give them credit. And they also beveled the ejection port here, so I guess it's easier to get shells in here if you wanted to. So minus that, I mean, for what the rep told me, this is pretty much the same shotgun. He did tell me that the parts are interchangeable. So if something breaks in this internally, you can just look for your regular 590A1 parts. You don't have to find the professional model parts. Also, it can use the same accessories. So stocks, slings, forends, anything like that are interchangeable. So it's kind of sort of the same gun, just with a different color, lower iron sights, and you know, the beveling. That's about it. So, but as far as how to use the gun, let's demonstrate that. So you can see the safeties right here. When you see the red, that means it's ready to fire. When you don't see the red, it's not ready to fire. Or the saying goes, red means you're dead, right? No red, no dead. Now, to run a pump shotgun, you have to manually run the action. But as you can see, it's forward. I can't do anything with it. The way to do that is there's a button right here, or not really a button, you could say, right there. That is the action release. So when I press it, right, now I can pull the forend back. That's the dummy round I just dumped in there. So when I run it forward, it's in the tube ready to fire. All right. So if I want to reload it, I'll get another one, another dummy round, drop it right in. Now the safety is off. All right. And I would just pull the trigger and then throws it out, puts another one in, throws it out. So that's how you run it. But all in all, it's I'm pretty impressed right now. It is bone dead dry, so running that action was a bit, you know, not smooth, but that's okay. I'm gonna lube it up and go to the range, but let me show y'all what I'm gonna shoot. So I do have about, actually I have exactly 500 rounds of ammunition I'm going to shoot through it. I have various loads of birdshot, double up buck. Have about 300 rounds of this, or over 300 rounds, and I have some slugs. So I'm going to get over to the range and shoot it, and we're going to come back and I'm going to give you my conclusion for the initial thoughts. Okay, y'all. So I'm back from the range, and what do I think so far after 500 rounds? The gun is absolutely great. Performed very well. No complaints of any sort on my end, and I'm very impressed as of right now. There are a couple things I do want to note to you all. So when I was shooting the gun, specifically the buckshot for SMB, a few times when I would run the action, it would lock up for some reason. It wouldn't let me run it all the way back. And it seemed like, I don't know, maybe the ammunition, I don't know, the casing expanded too much and it just locked up the action for some reason. So that happened maybe 5 or 6 times with the SMB ammo, but everything else ran great. No issues there. Also the iron sights. They're a little low, like I said, and so I had to take a little bit of time adjusting to them. You have to put your cheek very, very, very further down on the cheek well to aim with this. And I noticed that initially it seemed like I was probably shooting with the front sight only. And also from my point of impact, if I want to hit where I want to hit, I have to aim a little bit lower than normal. So if I'm trying to hit center at 7 or 10 yards, I want to aim just below the center, and then my point of impact was perfect. But other than that, the gun's great. No problems for me. I mean, again, 500 rounds isn't too much, but I'm gonna keep shooting it and see what happens. So far the 590A1 Professional is great. And I'll keep you guys updated, but I appreciate y'all coming through. Is anybody looking to get this? Are you considering it? Do you already own it? Let me know in the comments. But of course, I appreciate y'all coming through. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, watch it all the way from beginning to end, like, comment, and hype the video. And I'll catch y'all the next one. Peace.